Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. As you all know, there are many career opportunities after 12th. कोई बताएगा उसमें से क्या क्या है? Career opportunities which you know? Yes? Science, commerce, or civil services, sports, arts, engineering, medical facilities, और fashion? Yes? आज सुबह आपने सुना होगा ना, ड्यूरिंग असेंबली मैंने आपको कुछ बताया था. आज हमारे स्कूल ने एक ऑर्गेनाइज किया है सेमिनार. सो येस डियर चिल्ड्रन, टुडे वी ऑल हैव गैदर हियर फॉर करियर गाइडेंस सेशन इन द फैशन इंडस्ट्री. एंड आफ्टर अटेंडिंग दिस सेशन यू विल हैव आइडिया कि कौन कौन से करियर ऑप्शन है इन फैशन इंडस्ट्री. एंड फॉर दिस सेशन वी हैव अमंग्स अस faculty from NIFT, National Institute of Fashion Technology, Dr Rashmi Gulati ma'am, Dr Lipi Choudhary ma'am, and I'll request our principal sir to welcome both the ma'am with plotted plant. So with big round of applause, students, please welcome them. Dr Rashmi Gulati ma'am. Thank you, sir. Now I'll request Principal Sir to hand over the plotted plant to Dr. Lipi Choudhary ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I'll also welcome our Vice Principal, sir, for this session. Now I'll request Dr. Rashmi ma'am and Lipi ma'am to carry on with the session. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now over to you.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, guys. So before we start talking to you, I'd like to know, what do you know about fashion? And are you interested? So what do you know about fashion? What is trending latest on Instagram? How many of you are Instagram? Okay, so how many of you follow airport looks? Which celebrity is wearing what to the airport? Movie fashion, what is Ranveer Singh wearing? What is Ranbir Kapoor wearing? The haircut like the heroes, the pants like them, the jackets like them. How many of us like shopping and going to the mall? So, and we enjoy, right? The whole environment, the kind of clothes, the whole retail atmosphere. We like to go out. What is trending? What is trending in food, guys, these days? Italian, French, lot of pastry shops in Mumbai, suddenly lot of bakery shops in Mumbai. So all that comes under something which we call as the fashion and lifestyle industry. So today we do not restrict fashion only to, let's say, garment, or only to, let's say, the way you do your hair and all of that. It's right from the way we live, the way we get up, right from the kind of bed sheet we are putting on our beds, the kind of curtains we are using, the kind of food you're eating, the kind of travel destinations you're going to. All of this is a part of the fashion and lifestyle industry. So we'll briefly take you through what NIFT does and where NIFT comes into play and what are the different courses we have. But it's not like a one-way session. So wherever you want to talk to us, you can ask us to stop the presentation and we can have your questions. Is that okay? Yes. All right.
Good afternoon, everyone. Is this visible, or do you want us to dim the lights? Dim the lights. How many of you are aware of NIFT? Just today morning or before today morning? Before today morning also? Very good. So, So we are here to promote admission process, but yes, we understand you are from grade 9th and grade 10th, but at least if your thinking hats are on now, by the time you clear your 12th or you are in your grade 12th, you would start thinking about this as also a career. Okay, so that's the reason we are addressing you, so that you start thinking as this one of the opportunity to be at NIFT for your design career. So NIFT started in 1986 at New Delhi campus, and then from there in 1995 we had 5 more additional campuses in metros like Gandhinagar, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Chennai, and one more campus, that's I forgot the name. Bangalore started in 1987. So gradually we started building NIFT campuses in many cities, and currently we have 19 campuses across pan-India. So these are our list of campuses that we have. So when you take admission, you may or may not get just Mumbai, but you can get campuses anywhere as per your ranking, the entrance exam.
IIT entrance or medical entrance, you appear for test based on your ranking and counseling, then you get your campus.
So we are IIT in design, if you want to know that. So yeah, so we have national at a national level we rank first, and this recently in Times of India rating, Mumbai campus is first across all 19 campuses, and international ranking we are number 10. So why NIFT? Any guess? Please don't read the slide. Why NIFT? As ma'am already told you, we use design in our day-to-day activities. We also design uniform for kids, for school uniform. So if you feel that your uniform is not good and I want to do something for the next generation, so why not start it now? I design a good uniform for the kids who are going to come later. We also design uniforms for Air India and all those different hospitals and all those places. So it's not just designing. If you think I'm not interested in fashion designing, or I'm not interested in knowing about design, we have more than that. We have communication design. We have graphic design. Graphic design, the whole world is about graphic design now. For everything, for a brand, you want to create a logo. You create Instagram reels for yourself. Tomorrow you will have a brand. So you would for social media marketing, all that you need graphics. You need to understand how to click video, what should be the camera lens, or where the light should be there. These are basic things. So why not make our hobby, our passion as our career? So we have communication design also as one of the area which is trending a lot these days, and where we teach you styling. We teach you how do you do event management. How do you host an event? Event means on a bigger scale. And how do you curate an exhibition design. All these things come under fashion communication course. So these are the bachelor courses which we have. We have total 7 bachelor courses in design, and we have 1 bachelor course in technology. So if you say I'm a hardcore technologist, so one second, if I can go back to the previous slide. So we have fashion design, leather design, accessory design, and fashion apparel production as a technology course. We'll go all through these courses one by one. The next is accessory design. It's a bachelor's program which we deal in creating accessories. Jewelry is one part of it. Furniture, car accessories. We design products, leather goods, and all the product design, all lifestyle products which are there for home furnishing or for the home decor and everything. It's through the accessory design students. The designers are called accessory designers. Fashion communication, as I just recently mentioned, it's all about graphic design. It's all about logo design, social media content. So So we teach all these things under the course Fashion Communication. Fashion design, as the name suggests, it's a flagship department, and we teach fashion designing. You have garment manufacturing, you have pattern making. We have various celebrity designers from NIFT who are now doing designing for various celebrities in the film industry. Knitwear design, it is similar to fashion design, but not a very known, not a very popular one, only because very few institutes have this course of knitwear design. In fashion design, we work with fabrics which are woven, the cotton, the polyester, the silk and all. Whereas in knitwear design, there are specialized machineries in which you create your own fabric. So knit is not about only sweaters. Knit is also about creating garments. Like now the world is going into knits. If you see any brands, they are
so all your Nike, Adidas, Puma, all your sportswear that you see, the athleisure garments, the yoga wear, whatever you wear, your night dresses, all of that comes from knitwear design.
Not just that, also it's also like regular courses, your leggings, your dresses, they are all having knits. So the fabric which has a stretch is knitted fabric, which it has a stretch to stitch. So stitching a knitted fabric is more difficult compared to stitching a normal cotton or a silk fabric. So this is actually a very good course in the textile industry, and if you can understand knits, you can understand any other fabric very well, if you can handle that. Then we have leather design. So leather design is you deal with leather garments and leather jackets. Leather products could be footwear, could be bags. So anything that's relevant to leather, that's you'd learn.
And this includes vegan leather also. This is not animal leather, because now we're moving away from animal leather.
What is vegan leather?
Plant-based, yes. Very good.
Very good. Textile design. Textile is the core of any design thing. So if there is no fabric, then what are you going to do with fashion design, and what are you going to do with knitwear? So textile is basically playing with the weaving of the fabric. It works with the waft and weft of the fabric, and you create fabric using hand loom or power loom. You play with the motifs, what prints will come on the fabric. So it's more about home furnishing, it's more about creating fabrics and playing with motifs. Fashion interiors is a new course that we have introduced because we have recently started a new campus at Varanasi, and depending on the core demand from that state, we have started fashion interiors, and it's newly launched course. Apparel production is more about bachelor's in technology. You get a degree of bachelor's in technology in apparel production, and it's more about the machine, the sewing machine, understanding the supply chain management in the sector of export house of garment manufacturing units. So it's more technical bent. You understand the CAD, computer aided design, and all those things if you learn this course. If you have a technological bent, then this is also a textile, the technological course in bachelor's.
Lot of engineering aspiring students join this course, because for this, mathematics, having maths in your 12th is mandatory.
So these are the programs which are offered in masters. The PG course, yes, it would not be relevant to you immediately, but if you have your older sister, brothers, or any of your known person, you can spread them this. Oh, I have knowledge today, there's a master's program in NIFT, why don't you take that? So that's here. We have 3 master's program. Masters of Design, which is a multidisciplinary program where you take, whether you are from commerce, arts, science, any background, you can just also apply for Masters of Design. It's after graduation. We have Masters in Fashion Management. Ma'am would elaborate
also
on it.
Multidisciplinary, but it's like how you do an MBA. So it's like an MBA in fashion.
Yeah. And we have Masters in Technology, Fashion Technology. I think we can skip this slide because you will get bored if we go through all the 3 masters program. We also have doctoral programs at NIFT where we give PhD degrees. Continuing education program is called in short term CE program, which means suppose if a child does not get through our regular course, because we have an intensive entrance exams and interviews and situation tests. Suppose if you do not get through that and you do not want to waste your year, so we have short term courses, which is 1 year program, which is conducted in the evening. They are also for industry professionals who are already working in the industry but do not have the knowledge of NIFT courses. They also take these programs. So this is our academic strategy, which means how is the course planned. So even whether you are a student of fashion design, accessory design or technology, this is the strategy which is planned. That means the student will have to take one major subject is there compulsory for every student. Okay. In addition to that, you have deepening specialization. That means you need to choose what specialization you want to take forward in your career. If you are fashion communication student, you decide in the beginning कि I want to do specialization only in graphic designing. So you would get into graphic design.
Like in engineering, you choose base year is same, then you choose whether you want to do mechanical or civil or computer, or when you do medicine, you choose whether you want to do your eye specialization.
So similarly, like in fashion designing, if you want to take, okay, I want to specialize in menswear only. So you choose your specialization from the beginning. I want to take only kids wear. So you choose that thing. So we know that you are at the end of the program, you are going to be, this is your specialization, and you would look jobs around that specialization. So one specialization you need to choose in the beginning of your thing. And general elective is something, there are two options in general electives. That is, one is mandatory and one is optional. This general elective, optional may we have yoga, we have dance, we have the theatre, we have many other interesting things, so that we don't believe that kids should only work. We want you all to play harder, have the other, the other hobbies also should be bloomed equally. So we have general electives, mandatory and optional, which changes after every 6 months, that is after every semester. You cannot take the same general elective, mandatory or optional throughout your 4 years of career. Then we have floating. Floating is a course where you attend the classes to get knowledge. You may or may not give the exam, or you take it forward, but at least if you give the exam, you get credits in your mark sheet. If you do not, then it is just said as audited. So it's a floating subject depending on the choice of the student, whether they want to take it throughout or not. Then comes interdisciplinary minor, which means we believe in cross-functional and multifunctional departments, getting knowledge from the students to get knowledge across courses. So if you have taken fashion designing as your career pathway and you feel, no, I want to do styling from fashion communication course, so you get to choose one course of the other program, that is fashion communication or fashion technology, which you will learn throughout the 4 years. So you are also getting exposed to the other department, only one program that you take it forward. So this is means we have planned that the student chooses their own bucket of subjects and they have their own career pathway designed.
I will not spend too much time on this because this is after you join NIFT. So there are multiple scholarships that are available, both from the economic section, plus if you are excellent at your work and your CGPAs are really high, there's a laptop scheme also. So there are multiple financial assistance policies that NIFT provides. Next, please. In terms of, we have a very interesting aspect where we say that with fashion there is also social responsibility that comes in. So it's not like you just look at the glamour part. There is a program by which we interact with the artisans also at the local level. So our students go to the villages, they develop products with the artisans. So we ensure that the economy flourishes even at the grassroots levels. It's like hand-holding them and reviving those crafts, whether it's your Wali craft or Madhubani painting. We came the other day and your principal showed us lovely, beautiful paintings that some of the students had done. And there's so much of creativity, and imagine you have a different perspective, and if you could help those artisans revive their business. So that's again a social angle that we kind of focus on. Industry is a very important part of our the way we deliver our curriculum. It's a very practical, hands-on kind of curriculum. So we have internships, we have graduation project, you have continuous industry experts coming in, a lot of alumni interaction, a lot of live projects that keep happening. So it's continuous. We make sure that there is no gap between what is being taught in the classrooms and you are ready when you join the industry. So industry is a very important component of how we deliver our curriculum. Again, an interesting format. We have tie-ups with international colleges as well. So even if you enroll in NIFT, you can go for a student exchange program, subject of course to your CGPA and clearing their entrance exams. With FIT New York, we have a dual degree arrangement also, where you can do 1 year at FIT New York. Others, you have 6 months and 8 months. So again, you can do a full semester abroad, being a NIFT student. So because we have a lot of exchange tie-ups. Yeah, so these are the details of how many students went, not really relevant. Again, this is a very recent initiative by NIFT. It's called the Incubator. How many of you heard the word startups, guys? Yeah, so today everybody has an idea and everybody wants to develop that idea. Our government is promoting a big way, you know, Make in India and the startup culture and all of that. So keeping in sync with that, we have an incubator where we help our alumni incubate their ideas and start their businesses. We arrange funding, we help them with brainstorming their ideas and all of that. These are few of our renowned alumni. You have Ritu Berry, Sabyasachi, how many have heard? Yeah, so again our alumni. So Rohit Bal, how many of you have heard?
Can we go back to the previous slide? Yeah, previous slide.
So there's Ritu Berry, there is Sabyasachi. So if you can Google them, you will understand a lot of them are from NIFT. Even the young generation ones, okay? They're doing extremely good work. And these are mostly fashion, but today you have people who are doing great job in furniture, who are doing great job in footwear industry. Yeah. Fine. Placements. There's a record placement, like the bigger campuses, like the traditional ones, the Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, we have 100% placement. But at an aggregate level, NIFT placement stands at 92% every year. Of course, that 8% is because some students want to go for higher studies, or some students want to, start their own thing, own businesses and all of that. But otherwise, as I said, because our industry connect is so strong, we ensure that there is a placement opportunity per child. Every child, I mean, some of the children, they're rejecting offers left, right and center, but that depends upon your personal skills. But we have enough job opportunities, we have enough recruiters coming on campus to hire you.
Coming back to entrance exam, like how we apply and where. Yeah. So we have entrance exam at UG level. So UG level design has two levels of exam. One is general ability test, where it is similar to any of your competitive exams like MBA and all. You would be taken through the questions like test of reasoning, English ability and mathematical questions if it is technology. Otherwise, it's the general ability test. Then we have creative ability test, where you would be given a question where you need to depict that question through an illustration. So all these both tests happen on one single day. General ability in the morning, and post lunch the creative ability test. This is happening every February. So this happens, the admission process starts from now till December, and first round of test is your general ability and creative ability, which happens in the first week of February. Then we have, for bachelor's, for the technology students, there is only one test, which is general ability test. They do not have to go through the creative ability test. Yeah. Then coming back to, this is for the PG level. Yeah, I go back, this is the first level of test, which happens in the month of February. Then once you are selected based on your ranking system, you would get you would get entry to the next level test, which is called situation test. So situation test happens normally in the month of April. By the end of March, your results for the written exam which you have given in February would be declared. Based on that, you would be given a situation test. So situation test is you need to create a 3D model of the questions that are there on the questions that are there in the question paper. You need to create a 3D model. In the previous, it was just illustrations, sketches, but in the situation test, you need to create a 3D model and write the concept. You need to write a brief note on what have you depicted and what do you mean by the model that you have created. So that is the situation test. On the declaration of situation test, then the counseling happens based on both the rank, what you scored in your written exam, what you scored in your situation test. Total on that, your rank will be generated. Based on the rank, counseling will happen, and then accordingly you would be called to the campus to choose your, based on your rank, what campus you get. You may get Mumbai, you may get any other campus depending on how you have scored in both the tests. Yeah. These are our seat availability. Do we talk about the prospectus? The prospectus are available on the website.
But you have 2 years for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Questions, please. If you have understood, then there should be questions. If you have not understood, if you are not attentive, then there is no question. So now tell us.
Yes, girls.
All clear? No, boys also. Graphic designers.
Why? It can be fashion designers also. Guys, no worries.
You can take this. This is you have to press it while you talk. Keep pressing. The battery shall go now.
Acha, passing the mic.
Is your कोई doubt?
That's all right. Your sir has our number. So I understand it's a lot of information at one go. And so if you think of something that you did not understand and want an explanation, you can pass it on to ma'am, and we'll be happy to answer that question over email or over call or whatever. So even that is fine. I totally understand it's a different box that we've opened up for you, and so you might be a little.
Also, we are located at Navi Mumbai Harbor. So we have requested, sir, maybe later over the years, you can have a campus visit so that you get more idea about all
What we do and what we spoke.
You meet students over there.
Yes.
So you can come to our campus as a college. Yeah. So what's the fee structure? Yeah.
Yes.
Can we go to that slide of fee structure? I think we have not put that. Previous. Okay. Let's keep this.
See, on an average, not get into the breakups because then it's difficult for you to understand this much is hostel fees and this much is tuition fee and all that. But roughly for now it comes to 3.8 lakhs per semester. And if you go to the private fashion colleges, they are like triple the kind of fees that we charge. But because we are under the government of India, so we have subsidized rates. Plus, as I said, there are a lot of scholarships. You can get a waiver of up to 75% also if you score well in your exams. But roughly 3.8 lakhs per semester is the fee structure. Roughly.
Madam, one more down.
Yes. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Ishi Dwivedi.
Okay. Hi, Ishi.
Thank you. Hi. Actually, I wanted to ask that is this only for
clothes designing and furniture designing, or we can also design the interiors?
You can design of course you can design the interiors.
Interiors of house and all?
Yes. Now we started this course of fashion interiors separately, but as ma'am was talking about the accessory design course, there you do home decor, you do those wall panels, our students develop flooring, there is in FC, the fashion communication course, you have 3D modeling also. So those students, they get into interior design as well.
Where do we have to place the separate things? Like where do we have to place our dining table, our sofas and all those things? Those styles,
interior, that's called interior design. So right from making the dining table to deciding which color should be on the dining table and to creating the dining table to deciding the color of the room, you can do everything.
Okay. Thank you.
I wanted to add something here that when you apply for the course, that time you do not get to choose whether you want to do interiors or you want to do fashion, you want to do knitwear. You don't get to choose there. You only get to choose your area, your course program at the time of counseling. Again, this depends when your rank comes, that time where the seats are available. It may happen that you want Mumbai only, but you cannot travel to any other city. You are interested only in Mumbai, but when your rank came, Mumbai mein fashion design is all filled because we have only 40 seats. Okay, so fashion design is all filled, knitwear design is all filled, then you are left with accessory design. So you have no choice but to take accessory design. That's where or shift to another campus. And that's where the interdisciplinary minor, suppose I have taken accessory design, but I wanted to do styling from fashion communication, or I wanted to do construction, garment construction from FD. So I take that as my minor subject, IDM, from there. So you do not get to choose your specialization at the time of entrance exam.
This is exactly same like your IITs, guys. Your engineering colleges. At the time of counseling, you decide which course you're getting, which campus you're getting. So the format remains the same. Everybody's clear about how IIT works here, right? All future IITians. Yeah.
Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is S. Ruchita.
Hi.
Hello, ma'am. What is the age limit to join? Can someone join the age 20? And some
Yes. I just said it's roughly 3.8 per semester. So if you're a UG course, 3.8 lakhs per semester. If it's a UG course, it's a 4-year course. So 8 semesters. But if you're joining in PG, then 4 semesters. Okay. But as I said, there are a lot of subsidies. There are other government loans also. We help students with the loan processing as well. Yes. You can join after your 12th. So even 17, 18.
Ma'am, what what is the difference between modeling and fashion designing?
Okay, so just to give you a parallel, when you cook in the kitchen and you're making the food, that is fashion designing. When the guests come and you're setting the table and doing the decoration of the table, putting the food on the plate, doing up the tissues and the rolls, that's modeling. Does that make sense? When you create the garments and work on the machines, that's fashion designing. Once the garment is ready, how you present it to the customers, how you present it to the world is modeling. Fine?
We do not have a course as modeling, but yes, it is there in our general elective optional. If students want to become a model, you have a lot of opportunities in-house when you, whether it's Spectrum, the Inter-College Festival, or when we have our fashion shows, you can get experience over there, but there's no course as such. If you're thinking that we have a course, bachelor's program in modeling, as of now, nahi hai. Only optional subject.
Yes, now I want to hear something from the boys. Yes, boys. Yes, boys. हेलो तो बोलो. हाय. अब कुछ और बोल लो, नाम ही बता दो. Okay, amongst the boys, according to the rest of the boys group, who is the most creative boy here? Who's the most creative boy here? Can we have him here in front? Who's the most naughty boy here? Can we have Nikki, Nikhil, whoever it is? Oh, I love naughty people, so please come. Hi. So since the boys don't have a question, I would ask Nikki. I would ask Nikki to summarize what we said and what the boys are doing.
Hello. So, hello guys, I am Vedant Bhosle. Today, about this session, I like that. Come on.
So,
So today Arpit is going to speak about what he like about this session. Arpit, come on. Clap for Arpit, clap for Arpit.
so as the ma'am called Nikki to say something about the fashion designing, so me, Siddhant and Vedant Bhosle came for his help, but now Nikki is not saying anything. Me and Siddhant will only introduce you the basics of what ma'am told. So, as we all know, ma'am are from National Institute of Fashion Technology, NIFT. So we get to learn more in NIFT as the children who wants to do fashion designing or any such type of designing or interior designing, house designing, you can do anything for that. And there are many branches, as ma'am told, there are total 19 branches. So and at the top the Mumbai branch has the name rank first. So now the further basic information will give Siddhant.
Yes, dear children, now I'll welcome Bhavna ma'am and I'll request Nikki to give welcome ma'am with the plotted plant. Beta, jaake wo plant. Yes, dear children. No, yes, Nikki go. Yeah. Ma'am, please come Thank you so much, Nikki, and thank you so much, Bhavna ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I want to know the way people are preparing themselves for JEE Mains and JEE Advanced. So many coaching classes are there. So how child can prepare himself or herself for this exam, for cracking the NIFT exam?
We don't promote any coaching classes, but there are coaching classes available. They can search that, but we don't promote it.
But in terms of preparation, it's very important you keep up to date in terms of what's happening around you. Fashion is all about eye for detail. So keep looking at magazines, keep reading the news, keep seeing what's happening on the television. Try and understand what is happening, why something is happening. Try and practice your sketching skills. Look at how other design. Now today you have Instagram. You know, they take you behind the scenes also in terms of how this garment was created. So look at all those specifications, read about designers, read about what's happening in the fashion industry in the news. So basically you need to prep for yourself and practice your hand and motor skills. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, madam. So basically it is about general knowledge.
It's about general knowledge, it's about English test, it's about awareness about fashion and illustrations and creativity. So the more you know Lego we used to play when we were child. So try practice how Lego works again, how you can fit everything in a puzzle, how you can create a 3D model out of it. Give yourself only a topic. You know, like today's session. You can give this as a topic as to how I will create a 3D model of how this session happened with simple material like cotton wool, your ice cream sticks, a cardboard, and see how you're going to create it. So look around. That's the main important thing.
Observation is a very important part. I can just give an example where one time the question was to design a chair for a dentist. So when we got the sketches, all the students had only designed a chair. But there was few students who just felt that it's a dentist ka chair, not any other doctor. So they all designed it with all the equipments or tools that the dentist would require and the exact screen in front. It was not just the chair. So it comes to observation, how observant you are when you are told to design one particular thing. So a dentist chair is incomplete without the tools and the screen to check the thing, the X-ray screen and all. So they had that. That's the thing.
You need to think out of the box, right? You should be able to handle the different materials, so you need to work on a hands-on skill. So after written exam, there is a situation test.
This reminds me of a movie. If you have, I don't remember the name of the movie, where it is lateral thinking. That actress sees some thing and she says, "Batao ye kya hai? Ye kaat kya dikh raha hai?" You know what's that movie? No, not Tare Zameen Pe. I just forgot the name of the movie. Sorry? Yeah.
Alright, so I think we are done. If we don't have any more questions, I'm sure you guys are also hungry and you want to go home. Okay.
Are there any short camps or programs which can be attended, like certified camps?
We have C, but that's not for school children. But we will make a note of this. And when the day you guys are visiting us, we will arrange a small workshop for you. Like what? Okay. Like a workshop. We'll arrange it for you. Don't worry.
Any more questions?
All are welcome to visit our campus, so you will get some clarity about the department.
Finally, the boy spoke. Please give the boy the mic. You come here. Take this mic. On one hand.
Ma'am, actually this question is for, I would like to ask this question to our principal sir also. Sir, when will we likely go to NIFT? Sir, because it is a very, very interesting.
I think some product tagline is there that हमें आपका है ख्याल. हाँ, किसका है? किसी का तो है. हाँ? तो हमें आपका है ख्याल, चिंता मत करिए. जब मैडम फर्स्ट टाइम हमारे यहाँ विजिट पे आई थी, आज पहली बार नहीं आई है, इससे पहले भी एक बार आई थी फॉर सम डिफरेंट पर्पस, and that time itself I requested madam that even this session is also in the follow-up of that request only, but they all three have agreed to elaborate and to clarify your doubts. And further I requested that is it possible that we can visit NIFT, because NIFT in the fashion industry, it's because you all are tech enthusiasts, so I can say that it is at par with IITs, IIMs in this particular industry. So it depends on madam that January we can. So any more question? Anyone wants to ask? If further, can you tell once again that after 12th only the entry in NIFT is possible? One, then we have to appear in a test having two components, I think GAT and CAT, creativity aptitude test and general ability test and creative ability test. Can you once again tell that what content will be asked in the question paper? And because as madam has told, and on the cards, bookmarks that you have received, number of courses, UG courses are written. Many courses are written. Can you tell that how many seats are there in each course? 40 in each course. In each course. And in NIFT Mumbai also. Right. Across campuses. For each course. So the admission I feel in NIFT will be very, very tough. Even tougher than IITs, because there the number of seats are in thousands. Here only those people will be able to crack this test who crack this general ability test as well as creative ability test. So I feel the admission entry is going to be very tough. So can you help and guide us that how to prepare for it?
So before we start, like it is, yes, after 12th, but you can appear for the exam even when you are in your class 12th. It may happen you would have a situation where your pre-boards are clashing with the first level of entrance exam, because our first level of entrance exam is always in the month of February first week. So if you are in your class 12th, and it may happen your pre-boards are also there and your this preparation is also there. That means if you start preparing from now for your NIFT admission, there are, you would be less under pressure. Why we say ki appear while you are in your class 12th? So that you save that 1 year. By the time your academic year in NIFT starts, it's always July or August, and by then your boards are completed and your results are declared. Sometimes some universities' results, some boards' results are not declared. That time you get a provisional entry to the NIFT. So in order to save that year, we always want you to appear for the entrance exam while you are in 12th. Are we clear on this? Yeah, while you are in 12th, you need to appear. Admission process every year starts in October end or November, and the last date is December to fill the form. This year it is Jan first week, 6th of Jan. That coming to that point. Second thing, as we told regarding general ability test, we have told many times that it is as per your any competitive exams. So banking exam or your MBA exam or CSR civil service exam, the questions are little of a grade 12th, not that high level grades, but it would be of grade 12. Subjects would be your English reasoning, where you have your paragraph written and the questions are asked based on that para. There would be English test, there would be reasoning test, okay, there would be mathematical ability test. So these are the general things which any competitive exam has, that's there in general ability test. When it comes to creative ability test, it's all about sketching, it's all about drawing. Yeah, so you have appeared for your elementary exams, you keep appearing on that. So it is based on that. A question would be given, you need to sketch. As I gave you an example, once there was a question to sketch a chair for a dentist. That was once. Last year the question was design a new smiley. Your WhatsApp has many smileys. So you come up with an innovative smiley. Not the face wala thing, but something different. So we had really good smileys coming, emojis, sorry, not smileys, emojis, design emojis. So we had really good options of emojis coming in. And the topic was given, emoji for a sun, emoji for a sad mood, emoji for something, you know, anxious mood, something like that, a new one, not which is existing. So the topic could be, it's a multi-choice question. So one would be about emojis, second would be about chair, third would be about a bag. So you, whichever you are comfortable, you choose that, and you need to attempt one or two based on the options available. That's all about creative ability test. Then the next level, once you get clear this, after you clear this, then in the month of April, there is a situation test where you have to create 3D models. So that is all related to your craft, your hand skills, and the 3D models you have to do, write a concept note and leave the room once it has been done. The jury members, the panel would come later. So we also see how sturdy that model is, because the panel would come after half an hour after evaluating everybody's work. Till then your model is sturdy or not. And then we see whatever materials we provided, have you consumed all the material or not? Or you just played with one material where you were comfortable with. Then we see how neat your desk is after doing the work. Have you kept all the glue, the paper spreading like that? Or have you organized your desk and kept it neat? The marks are on that. Then we read your concept note. How well have you framed your concept note when you're talking about the model? So these are the evaluation criteria we go through when it comes to situation test. And total of your GAT-CAT plus situation is your rank. Did I make it clear?
One or two more questions. Is maths compulsory because there is numerical ability test component in 12th? In 12th. Is maths compulsory subject in 12th? So it means that those who have not chosen maths in 11th, 12th, they also can go for NIFT. My next question is whether it is only for those students, NIFT is only for those students who are good in aesthetic sense, who know drawing, who know sketching, because there are many students who don't want to opt biology in 11th class because they are very bad in drawing class. So whether there is any scope for them in NIFT?
Yes. Because mostly they are going to work on computers, so that's one.
See, when we say give your creative ability test mein you should do well, that means if the question says to sketch an apple, it should look like an apple. We do not want you to render it and iska light yahan se aa raha hai ekdam. Yeah, we will be teaching you everything right from the scratch. There are faculty who has earlier taught how to sketch a pencil for a particular thing. Malab sketching of pencil, drawing straight lines is also sometimes being taught at that grassroots level. So it is not that we are expecting very high-end illustration from you during your creative test, but yes, it should represent the question that is being asked.
In fact, I've seen a lot of these. I am from management, but I've seen the illustration faculties who teach illustration. They ask the students to do multiple types of straight lines only, like dotted, curvy. So we begin at that level. It's like how you were in nursery and you learned ABCD. We teach you like that.
We teach you sharpening of pencil also. No jokes, I mean this. Yeah, okay. No, you do not go directly to your specialization, fashion design and all. First year is a foundation program. Irrespective whether you have taken your fashion design, knitwear design, fashion communication, koi bhi course liya ho, first year is common entrance foundation program for all. In that, all these things are taught. Or your, your map.
As ma'am said, the first year it is called a foundation program, and the foundation program mainly the subject they are the process based and the skill based subject, and we have the subject like the drawing. In this, the elements of design, principle of design, everything it is taught in detail. So don't worry about this sketching and drawing.
Ma'am, my name is Devansh, and I wanted to ask that how much money can we make in this field?
It is totally up to you and the students. How much money do you want to make? How much money are you expecting? Tell us.
About 18 lakhs.
Very good. Yes, you can make. 18 lakh per annum?
18 lakhs.
Yes, you can make. We have recruiters coming from Microsoft. We have recruiters coming from Titan. We have really big brands. We have big designers. So depending on the skill set of the student, your portfolio, and how you pitch yourself, how you market yourself at the interview, you can grab that package.
Okay.
It's all your effort.
Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Mayuri. Can you tell me your experience with the journey of NIFT? Your experience.
Ma'am will say. Journey in NIFT as a faculty.
Yes, like how did you, like what's the experience? How did you join and how did
Oh.
you
Okay, fine. So I have been an alumnus also. I graduated from NIFT Bangalore. I did the fashion management program. Post that, I worked with Madura Garments. I was the head buyer for Allen Solly menswear. And then I joined NIFT. So the personal experience is that from a faculty, I'll first tell from a student's perspective because I've been a student. It's one of the greatest learning environments that you can get. Your teachers are very approachable. It's not like a strict college setup that you see otherwise. We have a very interactive learning environment. So teachers are almost like friends. You can walk up to their cabin anytime. They are dancing with you. They are scolding you also. But then it's like a very collaborative learning environment, I would say. You can come to the teachers with any of your personal issues, any subject you're facing issue. They're more than out there to help you. The industry exposure, as I said, was great. Madura is one of the biggest recruiters even today. How many of you know Allen Solly, by the way? Yeah, so it belongs to the Aditya Birla Group company, and so again one of the biggest companies in India today. So that is the kind of access you have to companies. So today we have Reliance brands, or you have Jack and Jones, you have all the international brands, whether it's Gucci, Louis Vuitton, all the brands that you hear of, they hire from us. So that's the kind of access to industry is what you get when you are a part of NIFT. Coming to the part of the being on the other side of the table as a faculty, I feel the best part about being in NIFT is that it always keeps you young, because you're continuously in the company of young people with young creative ideas, new thought process. Sometimes we forget that we're aging, and then when the BP strikes, we realize, yes, it's our age, because the children keep us so engaged and they're always brimming with new ideas. And they're very innovative amongst themselves also. They're very creative. They have a lot of queries. So you're constantly learning also as a faculty. So it's not like a one-way process. We learn so much from our students every day. Yeah. Have I answered your question, ma'am? Mayuri, ma'am, is that okay?
Can we end the session? Thank you, sir. Your permission.
Okay, guys, see you at campus.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Please, you have a seat. I'll request Principal Sir to give vote of thanks. Yes, bede bede saudhan.
Respected Dr. Rashmi Gulati, Associate Professor and Chairperson of Master of Design course at NIFT Mumbai, respected Bhavna Madam, respected Lipi Choudhary Madam, they all are from very prestigious institute of this country, that is National Institute of Fashion Technology, and I feel that we are really blessed that they have agreed to come over here and to guide us that how to get admission in NIFT, what is the admission process and courses available there, and how to prepare for it. And moreover, the last line especially, that it keeps you NIFT keeps you young and more importantly, it's creative. Because a lot of creativity is possible. That is, after 25 years, after 30 years, when you pursue a good amount of time in your career, it happens that many people become bored of that job. They don't feel joy. Sometimes my background is mathematics. There are many students who get good marks in mathematics also, and at the same time they get the best prize in arts also. In the end, when you have to choose a direction where you should choose which career you should choose, we should always take the decision only keeping one point in mind, that after 10 years, where you want to see, what things gives you happiness. Marks, position, money, social status, everything becomes secondary after 10 years, I tell you. After 10 years, when you are in 30s or in 40s, all things will become secondary. The more important thing and most important thing will become the thing which gives you in the end happiness. So if you really feel joy, if you are passionate about drawing, creativity, or plenty of things are there in NIFT, if you are really passionate about it, think how to enter in that institute, and really that institute is really prestigious, and I feel admission is really tough. I don't know how many of our students will be the aspirant as well as will prepare for it, but I hope the best for them. And I also conclude here with a thanks note to you all three, and with a request at the same time that we have a wish to visit your institute. Ball is in your court. Thank you so much.
I would like to thank Sir. He's been very cooperative to us from day one when we came, and he's been supporting. He has organized this thing, and he told us, you come and meet the students today and brief them, and then we take them to the campus and give them a insight exposure as well. Thank you so much, sir, and thanks. We are quite impressed with your social media handles and with the promptness and having the creative bent towards the everything that you're doing. Thank you team, thank you.
वीडियो ऑफ करो.